Well, there are two major developments this week in the fight to kick the habit. On Wednesday, CVS announced it will stop selling tobacco products in its stores this fall. It will be the first national pharmacy chain to do so and will cost that company $2 billion a year in revenue. Also this week, the FDA launched its first national education campaign designed to prevent youth tobacco use. The FDA says every day more than 3,200 young people in this country try their first cigarette, and more than 700 teens become daily smokers. 90% of adult smokers had that first cigarette by the age of 18. And of course, that means making early intervention critical. Joining us to talk about this program and smoking dangers for teens is radiation oncologist Dr. Robert Brookland with GBMC. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
How influential do you think the FDA's decision will be in this campaign?
Well, we really need all the resources we can get to fight this fight. I mean, you know, we're having 480,000 people die every year from tobacco-related deaths, and the tobacco industry has to recruit new smokers. 90%, as you mentioned, are coming from kids 18 and younger. We've got to prevent that from happening. And so a campaign to help educate kids as to how dangerous this is and how bad it is for their looks and their popularity, if we could do that, it'd go a long way. You
know, kids always want to be, you know, the radical and do what they're told not to. Obviously, the warnings are out there. But there's also a second component in this, that there's the addiction aspect of nicotine, that they try it as a young person, but then the nicotine kicks in with the addiction.
That's right. And you know, a lot of the teens say, well, I'm going to quit. I'm just going to try it. I'm going to quit. Well, 3 out of 4 kids who say they're going to quit can't quit. Try and don't. It's a very addictive substance, and we've got the best way of preventing all these deaths is to prevent the kids from even starting to smoke.
Leonard Nimoy just publicly came out and said he has lung disease and he quit smoking 30 years ago. Will that discourage people to say, like, well, it's going to catch me anyway? I mean, should you still quit at any point you can, the earliest point?
The benefits of quitting smoking start almost immediately. The benefits in terms of lung and heart, that starts right away. The cancer risks do get back to normal, but not for a full 20 years. So yes, it's great to quit. The benefits will start right away. Some of the benefits we have to wait for.
What about these electronic cigarettes, the ones that are the new fad with the kids? They think it's a safe alternative.
I worry about this. We don't have as many facts as we need about these e-cigarettes.
Because they're vapors. It's still the cigarette.
We don't know everything that's in those vapors. We don't know about how whether or not the behavioral addiction, not the substance, the behavioral addiction, might be a gateway, a lead into other things such as real tobacco products. So we need more evidence about this.
So what do parents do to get the attention of their kids?
Well, parents, the education does start at the home. Parents shouldn't smoke. If they do smoke, they shouldn't smoke in the house. The passive smoking is very risky also. They should educate their kids. They should also encourage the schools to have programming so that the kids aren't smoking there. And also be aware of the television, and especially movies, that the kids are going to. We don't want role models there showing how sexy it is to smoke when it's really dangerous.
Because it was gone for a while, but it is coming back into pop culture.
Yes, it is. But we've made progress. 42% of the kids were smoking 20 years ago. Now it's down to 18%. We're making progress.
Little by little. Dr. Brookland, thank you for coming
My
in
pleasure.
today. Good to see the FDA taking a stand to help you out with that campaign. And if you need help to quit smoking, you can check out the American Cancer Society's website. We have a link posted on foxbaltimore.com/morning.